What are you about?
This is episode day 5.
Day 5, yeah. Must keep on track now.
Yeah.
And I've finished 34, editing that. So a good short one that. We should do more short ones. I've been watching a lot of them train wrecks on Netflix. Do you know the documentaries? So far, these are the ones I haven't seen. I haven't seen Poop Cruise. I don't know. You can't guess what it's about.
It's like gay.
No. Can't wait to watch it.
What came to mind when poop?
I don't know if there's one about...
And we're not like toilets stop working in the middle of the cruise.
This guy, Abigail. Episode 35.
No, wait, come
In the Navy. Why?
Let me start singing it on me.
In the Navy. Is that why?
No, Poos and Cruise. Like gay men are known to cruise.
Oh, is it there? Tom Cruise. He's gay.
You spend a lot of time talking about game and Chris. You just only need
Tom Cruise is closeted and he's probably...
There's nothing on his tie. That's common laws.
He's probably got other people's cooked in it. In the Navy. Another one is because it's all like a series of documentaries and
About what?
all sorts.
Oh, okay.
Poop on cruises.
No, you said something to do with train wrecks. So I thought.
Yeah, it's called Trainwreck, but that's just the title, and then the subtitle underneath is what the actual thing is.
So I meant literal documentaries about train.
The Afterworld.
Oh,
That's first up. Yeah. That's another one. Woodstock 99 is another one. Just different stuff about that. I've watched a few documentaries. What's the Ocean Game on what's been on Netflix about the submarine. I never really gave a shit until this documentary came out. I thought I'll watch it, mate. And then for about a few days after, I was just listening to stuff, watching stuff about it the whole time.
Yeah, I kind of.
Apparently, this is like new information as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of overconsumed shit about it when it first happened. So I just got bored of it.
it was about that guy, Stockton Rush, the main CEO guy, and how loads of people we work with mourned it and said, "Oh, this ain't safe." And they were like, "Well, one of us has got to get sacked. It's not going to be me." So they ended up getting rid of those people that were like naysayers. But he believed his own magic because he piloted the thing himself. And then obviously the last dive it had, he died in it.
Yes.
Believing that it wouldn't. And then they had these acoustic monitoring. Are you going to watch it?
Probably.
All right.
Off of your recommendation, of everyone.
Yeah. You were...
documentaries on my thing. I'll go and watch it.
Oh, sure thing. He likes... You like anime, eh?
Yeah. There's not wrong with that.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just putting them into like a box that big. You like anime games.
Sci-fi.
I know. I actually, in defense for Kieran, he has a broad taste. He just barely steps out of his norms. So like he sticks to shit he knows, but on the rare occasion he does step outside of his norms. I won't tell
That's a broad taste.
No, because
They're going to talk about you like that, yeah.
no, because you do actually enjoy things when you actually step out of your norm. Yeah, but it's just you rarely step out of your norm to try the new things. So it's not like you don't like it.
But yeah, I'm not saying it's closed in, but
I should rarely get interested in those, but don't get me wrong, like Izzy will probably watch it.
Yeah.
She loves her documentaries. And I'm the type of guy that'll walk in halfway through it. I'm the type of guy that'll walk in halfway through it, she'll be watching it, and I'll sit and watch the rest of it.
You don't like watch stuff with like death oriented. Is that something you tend to avoid? Or?
I feel that's all that's really involved in any kind of media.
No, but I mean like documentaries that are like all based around death, basically.
Murder, I'm not interested in the mental state of a murderer, like or how they did X, Y, Z. So like you did Jeffrey Dahmer series and stuff like that. I really don't care.
That's what pulled me in the psychology that
Yep.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, there we go, the psychology of it. Yeah, I'm not interested in that itself.
There's a Grenfell
Yeah,
documentary as well. I've seen that last night.
that might be too dark for me.
I didn't know if there was that many people that died.
Yeah.
Crazy map. I thought we were going to be like, to say it's only, it's only 2.
Oh.
I know like 7.
When it first happened, I remember there was like interviews of there was like a dad I think it was a dad who lost his wife and kid or 2 kids or something. And they were interviewing him a week or so after, and he was like gut-wrenching pain, crying. And I was like, I can't watch this. And that was in 2019, I think it was 2018 when it happened, wasn't it?
2017.
2017. Yes, I watched it all back then, and that's something I don't want to watch. That's too...
Did you ever watch the documentary?
No, that's
Oh,
pretty
right.
dull for me, that. Because it's too real.
It's too close to home.
Yeah.
Isn't it really?
Yeah.
Well, let's bring the Grenfell was. I were in London like, I think about 5 days after it.
All right.
On the way down, drove past the building, like the coach walk, drove past the building, looking all out and fresh. Like, I know it'd been a few days, but it was fresh.
That chart it was.
Yeah. I was just like, oof. Okay,
It's crazy, like, that happened.
It's all down to what we're installing the walls.
Yeah, well, like proper flammable plastic, isn't it?
It were, what do you call it now? It's cladding, that's it. It had some sort of aluminium either side. Yeah, some form of plastic between them. And if you do a burn test while it's straight and against the wall, riveted against the wall, it don't burn as much. But if there's something called cassette, like how it's put together, like shape of a cassette, it bends it a little bit and it burns 5 times more and this many times hotter, so I pick 7 times hotter and all this shit. And that's the way it's put in. So that's how, and many others.
See,
Towers still.
for me, with stuff like that, I try and keep a bit of a disconnect from it. Because when I actually hear first-hand accounts or hear the pain of the people that either have been killed or affected, that's when I'm like, it's a bit too close to bone. But like, me and you were obsessed for years with 9/11. I could research that shit. Even to this day, I could watch and listen to shit about 9/11 and it will fascinate me. How it happens, who let it happen, if it happened, but all that shit. But the second, like, there's a famous recording of a guy on the inside who's phoning outwards and the building collapses while he's on the phone. The first time I heard that, it made my stomach drop.
Yeah. The thing about it, they're like, with something like that, we happening overseas and all this stuff, I've got to try harder to make it more real to me,
Yeah.
to realise that it was real. Like, it's not bad.
It's like it's a movie almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy.
No, but I do find, like I say, I do find documentaries, but sometimes they're a bit too dull to miss. Sometimes they're a bit too close to bone, and then I'm just like, I'm after it. It's because this will fuck me up with my mentality of it, so I'm going to have to leave it. 9/11, I can binge a lot of that shit, but the second I start to hear them records and things, I'm like, I get all of it.
Yeah.
Because it makes it real.
Yeah. Or people falling out with it.
Actually, speaking about 9/11, this reminded me of the jumpers.
Yeah.
Related to that, I seen a clip over there. I don't know where it was or how long ago it happened, but I'm pretty sure it was recent. There was a hot air balloon accident.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Did you see people falling?
Yeah.
Wow. That is horrifying.
Yeah. And we're going to Morocco at the end of August and we were going to do hot air ballooning.
Man, I probably
Don't let go, yeah.
No.
The thing is, it's been done a million times before and they'll still carry on.
the actual balloon caught fire. Yeah, I don't know when it was.
so-
Yeah, I think it was recent. And you can see the whole thing burning and the basket's caught on fire. And then I don't know if it's because it's burnt and it's like fell away and then those fall, or they're just jumping. And you can see the fucking hot air balloons way up, like hundreds of feet up. And it just sees you, he shows you like a speck. And then it zooms in and you can see like arms and legs. And then you're like, oh shit. And then you see him disappear behind a tree line. And they fell from fucking, oh, that's awful, bro. It's awful. And it's again that 9/11 shit where if I burn to death and die anyway, or I feel that 5 seconds of freedom and it fall.
If you just saw the hot air balloon fall just on its own, you won't think half as much as if that, and then from seeing that silhouette spin down.
Because you can see them, so you put yourself in that position. And it's,
How will we kind of transition now to something?
well, I love Too Funny Would You Rather if you well, actually, we could stick to the grim topic because I have got somewhere else of it grim, or we could go to the would you rather's. Should we stick with grim?
So we should go to the pub.
Right.
Stick with grim and then try to rig it up.
There's no, you'll be too big.
On theme with like everything that's happening in the news right now. with like threat of nuclear war and shit like that. I was watching a podcast the other day and you were talking about what would you do if you were given a 24-hour warning of the end of the world.
Oh. What's that?
No, this is not the drill. I'll do them after. It's not necessarily like the end of the world where the earth is destroyed and everybody died. It just means like the end of society or whatever. So if you were given from now 24 hours, you can pick any sort of like the end of the world sort of scenario, but what would you do?
Is this after 24 hours, like nothing works and I've got to survive, or the
Yeah. Or you're like, yeah. No. So you would be like,
the apocalypse starts 24 hours?
yeah. I think you have time to prep. Though.
Okay. I don't know. 24 hours isn't a long time.
Oh, okay. So let's pick one.
And does everybody know? Does only you know? You just know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad there.
So come in sick. So you have 24 hours. Pick a scenario.
Email Rockstar Dev to see if I can get like
quick shot do GTA.
Yeah, just a tape.
Mate, yeah, that would fucking piss me off. The fact that you defended him before 2010.
You couldn't even go online and rant like a crazy guy about saying the world's gonna end and all this stuff. They'd be like, shut up. And then and then no one's around saying that guy was right.
So pick a way the world will end, and then we'll go from there.
Pick away the world will end.
Yeah.
Meet you.
But are you saying you will survive after?
Oh, sorry, you will survive after. Sorry. I twisted that.
So it could be like a virus or zombies or like could be anything. Or
I wanted like Book of Eli where everyone's still alive after.
it's just a clock,
Yeah. So I'll say like some sort of
Solar flare takes out all this matters for us.
yeah. Shall I say some sort of weird ass vibration moment.
AMPV type world.
Yeah, I'd do a big fucking favor.
It would do like
Those first few months or first few years, if we couldn't get it back up and running.
I just mean them.
after 24 hours my beard would be down here. I would be able to speak English. I'd just make grunt sounds all the time and just point at what I want. Yeah. And then just like do other stuff I'm not good. But
What's the film that leaves the world behind?
yeah. I'd probably go on a cruise. And then have the boats crash into beach.
That girl finds a house where they've got a lot of, like physical media stored, and she's just sat watching Friends.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have like physical media to watch. I'd be fucked.
I've got honestly Blu-rays.
Like,
But if you're on about an EMP, I could think out then.
oh yeah, true. If it's EMP, yeah. I don't even know how you prep.
If no one else knows, and only you know, go to Aldi, buy every single tin they've got.
It's like, tell me why. But
You could spend every single amount of money you've got left. But I go on Facebook Market that day, sell all my shit. And then use all that money just to buy, like, survival knives. And other stuff. Survival. As opposed to, like, a kitchen knife. One what's going to make you survive. What is a survival knife like? A knife that has electrolytes on it.
Knife that comes with your supplies of food.
Yeah, you sort of scrape it off.
It's getting it under full handle.
Yeah, a knife that's also a tin opener. And they buy loads of tins. Just buy loads of food. Buy every single amount of money that you've got left just on cheap food.
Yeah, I think the only way for me to survive is if it would be like just an EMP. So if it was zombies or something like that, I'm dead. Because Lauren has no concept of being quiet. And
No, zing them down.
Jax just would scream and nothing.
Just from second floor, she's point like, zombies are here.
Just see me sat in a room while zombies are just running on me. I'd be like,
Yeah. It's like Patrick Stewart in Star Trek, isn't it?
yeah, it would be me. Because I'd prep the fuck out of the house. I'd board everything up and get all canned food together. I'd be like, right, we're just going to wait this out for someone like the government sent on they kill. Like, we're going to be okay. And the Lord would be like, you are?
Yeah.
And then you just see zombies are like,
Where's my wallet?
Yeah, so I say live around, stick with it for the first 3 to 6 months, get at a push. And then
Just quick check.
bye. I mean,
I'd be fun.
I love you.
I'd be fun. I'd be curious.
Yeah. And
You just see me like we'd all get a rendezvous point, and you'd see me turn up on my own, and you'd be like, "Where's?" And I'd be like,
I'd all the money I got left, I'd buy loads of portable chargers, charge them all up that night, and still come here and record. Day one of the apocalypse.
"On what?"
But then I'd get power station as well, a solar one. I made solar shit. Yeah, there you go. And then
The EMPs destroying microchips.
Andy Midget, I don't know. Now, if you want to buy just want to buy solar flare, then right? Or if you could get a petrol generator or something.
What are you generating? Like,
It fries your circuitry. Like the EMP would fry your circuitry. So all electrics are basically fucked.
I'd just come here.
this going to be pitch black.
It'd be like I Am Legend, you know, he's just talking to mannequins. How are you doing today? Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably more interesting.
I mean, to be fair, EMPs tend to only fly circuitry that's currently on.
That's currently on.
Then
Right, I'll turn all my shit off. I'd charge everything up, and then as soon as it's before midnight, switch everything off. And then as soon as it goes, boom, I go, switch everything back up. And then it all dies the first hour. I'm like, oh fuck, I got too excited. What would you do?
Talking about Iron Legend, I seen someone do a breakdown on the film the other day and explain why Robert Will Smith is the bad guy in that film.
Why is the bad guy?
He is the bad guy in that film.
Well, he's basically made the virus in it.
No, so it's like it basically explains it in the way that, because what's his name, Robert Redford or something like Robert Red.
Will Smith's character.
Yes, Robert something. Robert, I can't remember his name. It's called Robert. Yeah, and obviously the infected, he's like going out of his way to say he's trying to cure them, but when you see it from the perspective of the infected group, he is kidnapping them, torturing them, killing their loved ones, hunting them down, and all while they're like kind of not really bothering. All the film is about the main leader of the infected getting his loved one back. Because of the alternate ending, he gets to the basement where the woman is on the table, he takes her and walks away. It doesn't actually kill Robert. It's like he shows your perspective of where he's the bad guy. I was like,
But intentionally the bad guy though.
yeah. But it's like it's an interesting string.
Yeah.
The rumor is they're doing a second one. With the Will Smith
in that.
and Jordan. No, but apparently, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan apparently in it. And I'm not gonna lie, he rarely does bad films. So if he's gonna be in it, I will be invested. There's certain actors that put their name to a film and automatically my brain just, it's probably gonna be shit.
It's probably going to be shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, go on. No. Nah.
So I'm gonna say this. I haven't seen it. You two have. 28 years later,
Right.
I've heard so many bad reviews about that film.
Why do you have to spoon for yourself?
No. I just hear who
I couldn't really talk about it. Couldn't even have seen it.
No. But you can give me your opinion. Tell me you can give me your opinion. Even if thinking back, I'm still going to actively watch stuff, and I will have my own opinion. But I know it has so many bad reviews, but I've heard some positive reviews as well. But I would say more so there's negatives than more so than positive. And I think Danielle told Lauren she didn't like the film.
Right.
So, I mean, that's fair enough. I might watch it and like it, I might watch it and not like it. Because 28 days later, I love. 28 weeks later, I thought, shit.
So how much do you want to know from us right now? What we thought?
Tell me what you thought in general.
Go on, Keith.
And in what type of...
Just if you enjoyed it and if there was...
Definitely really good acting.
Sorry, 1 minute. Just also, to the point, Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Whenever I see his name on a film, I automatically think this film might be shit. Because he puts his name down to a lot of shit films. I don't know why. Ever since he did Kick-Ass, he just went on and did loads of bad films. So, Playable.
I was saying there were definitely really good aspects to it. And I think it's a film of two halves. That's what I can say. It is a film of two halves. The first half I really enjoyed, loved. The second half, I could have lived without.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, no, because again, I've heard that exact thing a lot.
Yeah.
I've heard the ending is very like what the fuck sort of shit. So,
I'll tell you a bit. Oh, go on, Keith. So go.
I was just saying there was one bit in particular that I absolutely loved, which was it was like a voiceover bit.
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
That bit was absolutely amazing to watch on the big screen.
Are you on about? It's basically a march.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the boots,
Yeah,
boots, on the big screen.
yeah.
And
I can like show. I got goosebumps when I like
Sam,
about it.
that was absolutely amazing, and I loved it. And I'm thinking, this movie's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and
I think it was a bit too much for his because I think all the stimulation, there's a lot going on in such a short period.
that's what that poem's about. That poem is written for soldiers that were in the, I don't know what war.
he knows too much before he's watched it.
No, I haven't read the poem, not the film. I know where the poem's from because when I saw the trailer years ago, I had heard that poem and it was like stuck in my head for days. I was like, "What's this?"
Nice voices.
It's just it's an old like 1960s recording or something.
All right.
I forgot the guy who wrote it. It's a very famous poem writer. He wrote a poem to basically help soldiers from going stir crazy because these soldiers were basically doing the same things on repeat. And it's a poem that reflects the repetitiveness of what they were doing, but also trying to stop them from going mad.
Yeah.
So that's why it's boots, boots, boots.
Honestly,
The delivery, and that's amazing.
yeah, that bit of the movie could quite possibly be my favourite bit. There are definitely a couple of other good bits, and even in the second half of the movie, there are bits of good bits. And I like the story of the second half. It takes a massive turn, and it's no longer what the story was of the first half. And I was just like,
I have actually tried to avoid a lot of spoilers because I have a lot of movie reviews on my TikTok and shit, and every time I've seen something pop up for that, I either immediately swipe past it. But there are a lot of videos that fucking do my head in because they don't make it clear what it's about from the get-go. So I'll watch it, and then they're the likes. So yeah, the movie I'm talking about is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like, you could have said that from the start.
Yeah, that's the bakers though, isn't it?
But what I'm saying is, they've told me the review of this film, what they like, if they enjoy it or whatever. And then they'll be like, and the film I'm talking about is, and I'm like, oh, well, fuck off. So that's how I know certain reviews about the film when not meaning to listen to it. What I've heard is the ending's very janky. It's a bit, key kind of leaves you thinking, well, what the fuck? But also, I've heard other people say they understand the ending because it's setting up a trilogy. So,
you can't understand the ending if there is a trilogy coming out until the trilogy's out.
yeah, that's what
It is just janky at the minute. Depending on what the next film is going to be, depends how good that ending is. No one can have an opinion on it.
I will be watching that because I will be watching it because I'm heavily invested in this the series. At some point, I wanted to watch it in cinema, and I was going to see if we all want to go and watch it again, and I'll come and watch it with y'all just so I can watch it in cinema.
Yeah, watch it again.
Yeah, but yeah, I will watch it at some point. Like Lauren, I feel like Lauren would not have done well with it. I wasn't knowing the fact that Lauren on the day chose to say she didn't want to be. I thought you could have said this.
to be honest, you're aware this is couple too.
Yeah, he said to Lauren she was nervous about it. So I understand why Lauren didn't want to go. When I was like years and years ago, I was very funny about watching horrors in the cinema because it is kind of like you're trapped. You have to kind of face what you're watching. But I kind of got over it a little bit. I'm wanting to watch the film. Slightly off topic, I messaged you to watch out for something in that film.
Yeah, and even that, like, I wish you didn't tell me.
Oh, sorry.
Because at first I thought you were joking. Chris messaged me saying, what did you say? Oh, I heard there's like a big dick. I sort of watch out. I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I'm not watching it in 4DX. And that was basically what I said. I'm like, shut up. And then there were a big knob on screen. Oh, boy, that prick. Like, I was like waiting for it. And I saw it.
Because I saw some guy take a screenshot of like the guy in the trailer, like one of the affected in the trailer. It's a big guy. And he put 28 years later, more like 28 inches later. I was like, okay, this is a massive fucking show.
Yeah, I read it about that. And it's prosthetic. Yeah, I don't know if it's over the actual. It might just be like a layer over his real one. Who knows? They looked into it because they had to make it a prosthetic because of the child actor who was in the same scene as him. Like he couldn't just walk around with it.
Oh yeah.
With that, and it's in this interview I read, he's a hugger, so he likes to hug the rest of the crew. What you doing, bro? I'm not hugging anyone.
The place.
And he's 6'8", this guy, so he's already a beast. Like he's like taller than that. 6'6" is the height of that door.
Teeth. Me could love. Me could love, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
You could call him someone else. Dad.
Settle, bro.
Anyway,
I did the 6'7" when I was younger.
you were your dad.
Yeah.
You shrunk.
Yeah, the 6'6".
Sucking.
I'm close to 6'5".
Oh, bless you.
Midget.
Anyway,
He used to stop in bed now to go through door frames.
I thought I was shrunk. Hey, he's doing some goody pole. That is too tall. It's like it becomes a problem. Like sat on an airplane thing. We're getting off topic because I want to give my indiscreet review.
Yeah, go.
First off, the horror in it is I think it's some of the best horror I've seen in the last 5 years.
Real.
Like that chilled me,
Out there.
scared me. The poem, the delivery in the poem, it just get more manic with the delivery. Everything's becoming overwhelming. You feel like, oh my God. And then just the stress of some scenes. Do you know, if a certain person doesn't see something that's building up, there's so much tension in the first half.
Them films are known for that. Like,
Yeah.
28 Days Later, the scene with the tunnel and the...
I love the cinematography. A lot of people didn't like it. I really liked it. There's certain scenes where, you know, like where they just throw weird shit in every now and then. Like they'll just glitch to something else and come straight back. Which, like, you might be like, what the fuck? Like, it just gives you more, less sense of what's going on. It's all fried.
Yeah.
I love it. I did that first half.
If you're...
Was mint.
It makes you unsettling.
Yeah, and everyone acts amazingly in it. There's not one person who lets it down in that aspect. They've all got like a Brummie accent, haven't they? Geordie accent, yeah. It's like, cause it's almost up near Scotland, I think, sort of near the islands, but I think it's just a bit south of that. So everyone's accent's on point. Like the character like interactions as well. Everything's all solid. You feel like everybody knows each other and they get along and they're all established and everyone's choices are in their best interest. You don't think anyone's necessarily stupid, even though there might be some clumsy mistakes and stuff, but it's in the nature of their character, which is good. It's all solid in that aspect. But I just think the direction after the first half is a bit muddy. It felt like there were two scripts and they thought, fuck, we'll do both. But with the fact that it might be a trilogy, like you're saying, I didn't even know there was going to be a second film.
It's a trilogy, yeah.
I can see why they've done what they've done in the second half to set up for the second film.
They've already come out and said that in the trilogy, the second film, Cillian Murphy's in.
But I feel like
What? Cillian Murphy, you know? The second.
is that guaranteed?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Right, so you spoiled that bit as well.
Thought you were quite zombie in first.
No, I don't. No. What? I mean, I thought that were thinking, no.
I don't look horrible at me. I knew nothing about the film apart from they were a big diff.
I thought that would come out because everybody was buying.
Nah, I'm good at avoiding shit. Apart from when I meet up with one of my best friends, so you just knock down deck.
It's fucking.
And it has.
The reason it came out, by the way, sorry, is because everyone thought that Rhonda from the trailer was Cillian Murphy. And Danny Boyle had come out and be like, that's not Cillian Murphy. There's all these rumours that Cillian Murphy's in it. He's going to be in the trilogy, but that's not him. So that's how it came out that he's going to be in it.
Right. One of the cinematography things I like and no one else really liked was the bullet time effect. I just play something out of the film there. See, you said that about the second film. Obviously they're using arrows. Guns aren't really a thing anymore. So they both like head out and like father and son and doing the bow and arrow stuff. But when they get a good hit on a zombie, it flies through their head, comes out by out, pauses, laps around like in bullet time, and then carries on playing. I liked it.
I saw the thing that they used to shoot at. Have you seen it?
It's one big U shit. Those are iPhones.
Yeah. It looks fucking insane.
Yeah, it's really well done. I love that sort of playfulness.
I'll ask one
It's all like, yeah, stick it in, why not?
I'll ask one thing. This might be spoiling something for me, but it's something I'm curious about. Do they do a lot of back and forth on timeline? So,
No.
because I know
It's audio.
No. So I mean, on the trailer, it shows you a cutback to when the outbreaks first happened.
None of that.
No. So you don't see that at all, Eve? Really?
No.
So in the trailer,
Well, yeah, really.
so in the trailer, it shows you kids in a living room with the mom being like saying, you know,
Sorry.
with the telling you.
Do you know the generic 20 something later?
Oh yeah.
Where it has the opening scene, which is mostly like the most monumental scene, isn't it? 20 days, 28 weeks, 28 years. Yes, sorry. It has some sort of childhood thing that's maybe less than 10 minutes, and then it goes to present day.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. There's no jumping back and forth. After that starts, it's basically, I think it's 24 hours to 48 hours time frame that happens there.
Right. I was curious if it did a lot of back and forth sort of.
No, that's like he said, opens that way.
For me, 28 whatever later series, I've never had a problem with the horror of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's ever been that horror themed. It's like a lot of jumpy themed and a lot of like uncomfortable. It's the tension of the film.
The tension.
I can't cope with them.
Yeah. I think this does it best out of all three.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof.
By the way, 20 weeks later is retconned this film.
Completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Danny Boyle didn't even really do much in 20 weeks. Like,
You were involved in it.
He didn't do much, so. And I think these interviews are saying he regrets not being more involved because you can see the stark difference in like how he's shot. Even the actors who are in it, like 28 weeks later as like big actors.
20 days later was shot on the Canon XL1, which is just a camcorder to make it look gritty and all this stuff. You cannot get enough resin.
28 days later for me is such a like icon. Cause as a kid, I hated horror films. I stayed away from horror films. But that film is so ingrained in my brain from watching it as a young age. There's certain parts of that film that stayed with me for weeks after the first time I watched it.
For about 2 weeks.
Even you what's that?
For about 2 weeks.
Yeah. So even the bit where he walks in church and he's like, hello.
Yes.
And the things like sit up.
Also, and you hear, like that just give me chills now, and you hear that this is like a disconnected chord. As soon as it lifts its head, that sort of just bing. And he looks over at it, and the one's already looking at him as well.
That fucking... I almost didn't watch the rest of the film.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just that bit, and then the cinematography in the silent running towards the house, and then as soon as it breaks through the window, it smashes.
Oh, yeah.
28 days.
It's fucking... The bit where the priest is running towards him, and you're like, move, bro! And he's just coming, and he's like, what? And he whacks it. That tension bit is almost like move.
Yeah.
And then the bit where they're in the tunnel and I don't know, I do think this part of 28 Days Later is stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. The fact that it turns into Colin McRae, fucking going over all ramps and all this shit.
Like fucking F1 speed changing a wheel on a black card.
But when he's going under the tunnel, he's like, oh yeah, fuck it, we're gonna go this way. And he's like, and then Cillian Murphy's like, that's probably not the best way to go. He's like, nah, we're going this way. And Cillian Murphy's like, alright, I'm not gonna argue. And then they're going through. There's all these broken down cars. You're bound to come across some sort of blockade. Yeah. And then you see he's like, oh, hold on. And then they start having fun. And they'll go, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then they get a flat tire.
And then the rats come. And then you see shadows.
Yeah, that's a good another monumental moment.
The tension I had watching that bit. And it's weird to have tension in a fight. It has literally no effect on you if these people die or not. So you really shouldn't be like, oh my God, move. You could literally be sat there going, I hope they die. Like, it shouldn't affect you in any way whether they die or not.
Well, it's that kind of relation, isn't it?
For instance,
you put yourself in their position, don't you?
Yeah, it pulls you in so much.
Especially with Cillian Murphy, they purposely made him a bike courier. Like, he's not some sort of, like, outlandish guy. He's just some guy.
He's got a military past.
Cillian Murphy has? Yeah. Well, he's just a bike courier at the beginning, though, isn't it? When he wakes up in hospital.
Yeah, but I think he.
I don't think he mentions any sort of military training.
I swore that's how he's so good when he kills all the soldiers at the house. That's why he's so good with the weapons, because he has military.
I don't know. But I felt like he was just fine, really, didn't he?
I swear he has a military past, but it's like very vague on how much
really
past he got. There's a lot of
basic training.
There's a lot of parts of that film. This is I said to Lauren from the reviews I'd heard, I thought you'd come away from that film not giving it very good remarks.
I will flow in between a 6 and 7,
Because-
which is good in my book.
You are. It's certainly to be overly critical of films.
I can be.
Yeah, not all films, but a lot of films. I hear your like critique, and I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just like very like strict. Whereas like I'm more loosey goosey, sort of.
Yeah.
I can suspend my disbelief a bit more. But same with like 28 Days Later, there's parts of the film where I'm like,
I hate stupid decisions, and that the under the tunnel taxi thing was just fucking stupid.
28 Weeks Later for me.
And her acting is absolutely terrible. The daughters. Here you are, he gets riddled with fucking. He's stay alive when the blood goes in his finger, and he's fucking turning like mad. He gets shot to shit by old army. Watch it back, and it goes to him. And she goes, "Dad," like he's fucking dead. Can't you tell?
The more I talk about this film, every time this film gets brought up, I deep dive into all the stupid shit that happens in it, and I'm kind of like, you know what, fuck Cillian Murphy, he's an idiot, because like he went to his parents' house, he knows there's a zombie outbreak, he knows they're attracted to noise and light and all that shit, and he goes to his parents' house and then turns the TV on, and then he's like watching home videos of himself when he was young, and it's like, oh, bro, use your fucking brain.
He only got up about 3 hours ago, though, didn't he?
Yeah, true. But for me, 28 Weeks Later, I can't speak about 20 years later, but 28 Weeks Later is one of the best opening scenes of
Yeah.
the film in history.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd say it's best out of 3.
it's a shame the rest of the film's dog water. Well, maybe the film in general is a dog water, but the story dog water.
Yeah.
Like Robert Carlyle is a fucking idiot. Like, I know he missed his wife and he probably not had some in a while, but she's infected and he's like, blah, 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 blah.
Bro, and we've been on about this before. Fuck feeling guilty about running off.
No, I'd have done this shit.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck about this kid
100%.
who's come to the door?
100%.
And he's saying, like, come this way, and she's like, oh, help. And then just gets some fucking...
Also, like,
instead.
he's got 2 daughters that he knows are alive out there. So he's like survival instinct, but I've got to survive for my fuck.
We were a boy.
Oh, yes, daughter or boy, sorry, yeah. Daughter or son. He's got, like, I've got 2 kids that are alive because they were on a school trip when the outbreak happened at UK. So he's like, I've got to fucking survive because I want to see my kids. And my wife's choosing a random child. See ya. I would have done the same thing.
Do you know why 28 Weeks is retconned?
Is he going to spoil
It's in like the opening text that describes what's going on. That's where it's explained.
Okay.
Do you want to know or not? You don't. Right.
I'm going to watch it. If you're over for it, I'll come watch it with you.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I'll probably be a pussy and not.
Do it next Netflix, you know?
It's not scary in that way though. It's not.
But like he said, like,
Is it
the idea
it's scares the intention?
Yeah.
It's the bleak
Yeah, you're going like that all the way through, like,
Yeah.
oh, come on now, kind of thing.
Yeah, this guy, I enjoyed that, but I hate it. So, yeah, I'm excited for the trilogy. I do. It is interesting to know that. Again, sorry saying it, but Cillian Murphy's in it. It's interesting to see where they're going to go with that, because if they're going to stick with 28 years later, he's obviously been alive that entire time. So where the fuck's he been? Again, you might know some. I don't on that, so I don't know. But yeah, one more question about
I don't kind of know, like you.
Yeah.
And that's 28 years later.
one more question about the film. Sorry, I was getting in Ray Fiennes, Raw Fiennes.
Yeah, Ralph Fiennes.
My assumption is his acting in that film must be good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He is amazing enough.
He's amazing. He's such
Have
a...
you seen The Menu yet?
No, that's a film I want to watch.
It's watched.
There's quite a few films I don't like, so...
The Menu, it's really good.
I will-
Michael Holt's really good. Nicholas Holt's in Atlanta.
There's film that... I mean, because I know The Menu's not
And your Taylor Drake.
really like about a restaurant, even though it's based on that, because it's like kind of gory.
It's about the chef himself.
Yeah. I want to watch The Bear. I have not watched it. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing.
The Bear.
So watch.
So it's about a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It's about like the cook. It's about the kitchen and the stress and everything. Apparently, it's so good.
Yeah, it's got loads of good reviews. I think that's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it is. Well, something else I've
You might watch that tonight.
apparently it's amazing.
We'll be playing Gears of War though. Not Gears of War, God of War.
Yeah. Apparently people like who've worked in restaurant kitchens and stuff can really relate to that series. I know I applied.
Is it like a documentary or something?
No, it's just a series. They were on shits and gigs, and I tend to, when they recommend something, I tend to watch it. More often than not, I do enjoy it. and they spoke about it ages ago, how good it was. And Fuhai from Shits and Digs used to work as a manager in a restaurant, and he explains like they do it to a fucking T of like how it feels, the stress, the tension between staff. Like they do it so well, and they would say how good the series is. But because the kind of subject matter is a restaurant, it sounds boring to me. But when so many people say it's so good, it does make me want to watch it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna watch 10 years later. So if you're up for going and watching it, then I'll come over. But I don't want to be sat there between your two and watching it, and you're both like,
when a bit comes up, we'll have him. Yeah, we'll have him in the middle, and then when someone comes up, we'll nudge him like that. And then but
Keep nudging him.
he's gonna die, and then everyone else in cinema's not seeing it. We're going, who's this guy?
but yeah. So I've got 2 would you rathers. If you want to,
Yeah, go on then.
right.
We'll snatch him out.
So, oh no, sorry, not every draw. We only knows about. Sorry. So, it's not what we creeped up.
Yeah.
So, what would you want? 1 or 2? No, would you want 1 or 2 first? There you go. $1 million, but anytime you make physical contact with someone, you nut.
Someone, so perhaps anyone.
I swear your legs brushed past me like 20 times since you've sat down.
25.
That'd be painful. 20 mils that quick.
I know, yeah. Is it instant recharge? So you could just fill up our bucket if you wanted. You could just go like that.
No.
Well, he says someone. If this is a particular person or if this anybody.
Anybody.
So any physical touch from anybody. Fuck.
Is it skin to skin?
Okay, let's make it skin to
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm always covered up in them where he was.
Yeah. I'm good at goals. Fingerless.
Never touch again.
Yeah, you can.
Just make sure you go touch up.
That's a good one, bro. But you've got to make sure that you've got that much space left. There, yeah. So you've got to make sure that this area doesn't come in contact with that area of theirs.
I mean, I wanted to
It's just a right full bag comes on after. You know like when dogs latch themselves on? You go in, it's going to sound horrible, but you go in, you fill up the bag about 20 times, so you fill out, so it comes like a Hulk, and you can't get out.
I was just going to say, like, I assumed you were going to say, because you saw a joke on it, but you to make being like, who cares about having sex if you can not have the touch? Because they'd just be like, yeah, well,
Why? Okay, I'm going to say you got 2 free times.
But like, we always talk about like job interviews and stuff, and they go, "Hi, how are you?" And you go, "Not today, mate." Yeah.
You just we walk around, can't you, man? That's the title of still.
it's going like a walk buzz. Just
What if you jizzed as soon as you touch someone, but you instantly just got hard jizzed them down, like again? There, so it goes,
That'd be great, man.
like a trebuchet thing, that thing like flint rocks. But
yeah, someone pulling the rope into it.
I just say,
Just go-
was it good?
Probably not.
No?
No.
It'd be too inconvenient.
Yeah.
But it's like, you'd have to have like your thumbprint or something, because you need like fingerprint shit. So it'd be awkward to just be like, oh, tell me what I find with you. Put it back on. If you come to me, what'd be your face? It has to be for you.
I'd get a good with a zip here. Zip.
And I'd be stood by waiting, and as soon as you take zip off, I'm like, ah!
Zip.
I'd just be doing this on your finger, like, bah, bah, bah. Like, grinning on yourself,
Prick.
killing me for trying years later.
One.
Right,
What's the next? In fact, depending on what the next one's gonna be, I'm gonna have to pick one or the other.
right, okay. But it's funny because if you had to do both at the same time, you'd be fucked, because the next one kind of linked.
What is it?
Continuous left. No. So $1 million, but anytime you pass any feces or bodily fluids, the amount you pass is increased by 10 times.
Whoa. So you piss about, I don't know,
A bucket.
It's like 2 litres or something.
You shit loads when you have a shit.
Oh.
You had a paper cut, it's like
Oh, so
When you-
bleed on as well.
any bodily fluids or feces. When you nut there, it's fucking like
So,
a stream.
so if you sweat a little bit, you go like it just fucking. You look like Aquaman or something.
It's like a shower of it.
Yeah.
You're running on a treadmill.
It was like, you know, like when someone catches a vein and blood spurts, like just that sweat out of every pore.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's crazy.
The rehydration that comes with that.
I'm about to say, do you react that way? Because if you
No, like you don't
bleed,
have health issues from it. So like if you lose all the blood, it's not like you die.
it still counts as the amount.
Yeah.
The OG amount.
Yeah.
That's strange. So you could just a normal amount, what feels like it to you, but you could put a fire out.
Pretty much.
This is.
So you could nut, pull out, and go to walk away to clean up, and you're still nutting.
Yeah. Okay, I can see where you've been.
Snail's throat.
Yeah, find my way home. Yeah, give me that.
Just fish.
Oh,
Hole in your head. Just a black eye every time.
Although it's just me to bring it down.
oh my god! Like if you have a spot and squeeze it.
Oh, that kind of fluid as well. It's firing to back of.
You could like be upset and do like proper after. You could be upset and do like proper anime crying like stream that fucking dude.
Oh, yeah, crying as well. That's weird. It's way more entertaining though.
It's this shit one, like
Yeah.
Oh no, I can spend half an hour on toilet and then there's.
Yeah, but do you not ever sometimes have a shit and you look back and you're like, Jesus.
So I'm gonna say it's the clubbing issue for me.
I've never clogged the toilet in my life.
Damn,
And I hate it when people do.
You
Even
would
though
have your shit fush.
yeah, just have a constant running. But it's like, it's just like a, you know, like a.
You're gonna
You're like a hack.
You're asking to the toilet, just a massive pit in the floor. What happens to the toilet? Don't worry about it. 1 million Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, yeah. Or Wednesday, I've had to replace toilet every single day.
Like, do you know that massive communal toilets at Leeds Festival and have massive pit? That's your toilet from there, but
So, like, you go to that toilet, it's day one. So,
you just make a mound.
yeah, it's day one. Everyone's just started shitting that day. There's no, like, big Toblerone piles up. Someone uses it after you, and they walk in, and the shit is coming out. It's coming out of the seat. The day one.
You walk.
Yeah. And then all you gotta do is just like kick it, and then it like falls down and it makes the pile. Bro, I'd have it to. I'd have fun with it. Do you know like if like you're over a bridge, no one's at this bridge. It's first thing in the morning, no one's about, and you're dying for a shit over the bridge into the water, one massive fucking log, and then just wait until someone else walks across that bridge that's a mile down the river, and they take one look over and they go, and they run to the other side of the bridge just to look over again, just to see this trunk just setting sail.
It would.
There'd be Swedish people running up that for the sport.
You'd never be able to do a music festival again.
No.
You'd be fucked.
Yeah. They're completely full. You're busting for a shit and you're going for.
No, was it like, I'm fucking busting for a piss. I'm gonna have to go in trees over there. And the car park bit where we were at the Leeds Festival, like kind of like that little ravine that would dug out. You'd have a piss, and then there'd be someone stood at the bottom, and it'd be a stream, like a proper stream going down. And you're just near a top line.
Yeah. And then there's loads of drunk festival goers thinking it's just rainwater. And they're like, watch me slide through this, bro.
Oh no, yes.
And just for that, yes. I know.
Or like, they'd be like, I'm just going to toilet. You go in Portland, you have a piss, and then someone's like, fucking hell, you're in there ages. You open it up and just like all the piss just like bursts over. And you're like, I've been in there fucking ages.
Yeah, they were like from The Shining, wasn't it? And those up and up. But the thing is, when they slide through, like you're pissed, they stand up and go, looking like, and we go, extra money this pile. We're like, two breakfix for your blood.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, no, I've been waiting.
But yeah, I'm just gonna have a shit. I might as well just leave the door open because I'm gonna asphyxiate. If I close the door, yeah, I am getting out, yeah. Yeah, it's like a fridge door. That legend about a fridge door. If you lock yourself in a fridge, you can't open that door. It's the same thing. If you have a shit in a portal, that door's not getting opened. Just get open into yourself, not on it opens out and in. So you're all right there. But you'll probably solidify it by that point.
Right, knock into the out.
Yeah, it'll just be a big solid wall of shit. And they'll just see an hand come out. An hand coming out. Just at a festival wristband round here.
Well, but that's the thing, we're joking about that, but there's people who are covered in shit in a portal without that fucking...
Do you remember that bit in Rambo where he's hiding from him? And he's part of that wall and it comes out behind the guy. That's you coming up portal.
Would you take it for a mill, though?
Oh, I don't want to take it. No, don't worry. I would take it.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I would.
I think there's a comedy factor that'll soon dissipate.
Whatever.
You'd take it, you'd be like, "1 million," you're like, "Yes, in trade deal." A month later,
you do it seasonally as well. Like if it was snowing, right thick high snow, you just piss all that away.
yeah, you stop drive. There's really any cry about.
Yeah. You'd be petrified of doing like... So like if you open your letters, like coast and shit, you'd be like staring at a fucking paper cut because you get one paper cut and your entire room would just turn red.
Don't want to go that.
What's that?
Sweet, right quick.
You cheap.
But if it's 10 times the amount of one drop coming out, it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Ah, they fucking like killed the jock of it.
Sorry.
Killing Murphy's and...
Oh, shit. The cinematography bit that you already knew about. Fucking hell. He knows more about the second film before he's watched the first one.
I finished watching the open house thing, if you want to hear a bit more about that, what I told you about last time. So,
Oh, yeah.
I know about it because I just edited the episode.
what?
Yeah, the open house thing.
Couples going in that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm familiar with what you already talked about.
Do you want to hear a bit more?
Is it new people every time?
So, like, and a couple will probably be on, like, 2 episodes.
Oh.
And then when they go, it brings another couple. And so it's funny. And there was, like, a few... It weren't as wild as that first one I told. I don't think anything will be that. Because, like I said, also, he clapped them 4 birds at that tent and then went back to his missus and she was like, "Oh, did you do anything?" And he was like, "Yeah, I had sex." And she's like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." She, "Oh, okay." And then he went, "There were 4 of them." She's like, "There were 4 of them?" And then she just breaks down. Then she cries her eyes out. And I said to Lauren, I actually don't think the guy did anything wrong. Because they went there they went there knowing the sort of place they go in, sort of thing. Maybe you shouldn't have fucked 4 of them. Granted.
Now, I mean, it's on the show, isn't it?
Easy, bro.
I'd lie.
Easy, bro. Anyway, so you would think she's pissed off. She's obviously going to leave and probably break up with him. Did she fuck? She then went back downstairs with him to meet the birds he just fucked. And she's like, yeah. Like, she's chit-chatting, and she's looking at him over, and yeah, you probably bang my partner, you probably bang my partner. And then he's saying to her, like, where do you want to go for me? And she's like, oh, maybe I'll do a threesome. So then she picks probably the best-looking bird, all the birds that are there, and she's a lingerie model, she's French, and she's like, oh, I have a really good connection with her. Would you be willing to come back to ours tonight? And she's like, yeah, of course. Made the guy fucked her and this lingerie model. Isn't it like... That's a punishment, apparently.
Isn't it the weirdest form of prostitution with just so many extra steps that these women are stood there getting paid to be on the show to shag people? I find it so weird.
I mean, it is kind of...
That they get to say no, though, because like you said, there were like 6 or 7 women and only 4...
Because no prostitutes get to say no to a guy.
No, yeah, true.
So, like... But it's a weird page. No, because it's like... They're all like... thingies that are set up for like orgies and stuff. You can go to like parties that are set up to be like orgies. I imagine this is just sort of along them lines where it's a thing that's set up for orgies and swingers and shit like that. And that's exactly what it is. But anyway, he had sex with this lingerie model and his missus. Mate, after them first episodes, it proper shows you everything almost, apart from genitals. Shows you tits, face while they're banging, arse. Like, it shows you everything apart from genitals. And he bangs them, and they go all happy as Larry. I'm looking at this guy. mate, this guy's one of a life. To be able to say, and it's not even the fact that, like, oh, I wish I could do that, but like, imagine you bang 4 women that are all like good-looking women, and then being like, good to your missus, you had to bang 4 birds. She's upset, and then as a response, she's like, yeah, I'm threesome. What world are we living in? Because that's crazy.
Not theirs.
Yeah. Anyway,
Not in a state of
they
euphoria.
were even, and then he gives her an update after, and he said that she's pregnant, and they're putting their sexual experimentation on hold. Mate, she poked hold, and then Johnny's, she's like, I'm not doing this no more.
You're mine.
So he introduced a couple more couples. There were a few that I'd picked up on that were really funny. So there was one that she was all in for being like a swinger, throuple, sharing couple sort of thing, open relationship. And the guy was clearly not on it. He was like, I love you, I'm only comfortable with you, I don't really want to do anything with anyone else. She was like, no, this is very important to me. From the young age of like 18, 19, I've been part of open relationships. I need this to be comfortable. If you're not on board, I don't know how we're going to work out. So he was like, fair enough, I'll get her though. So there, she's mingling with everyone. You could tell straight away she's game for anything. Like, she's chatting to everybody and she's on it for almost anybody. And blessing, this guy's walking around and she comes to me in the night and she's like, did you have a connection with someone? And he's like, no, this is not for me. I'm only for you. And then she's like, oh, well, there's this, I forgot her name, what she's called. Why don't we chat to her, see if you have a connection? The chat, they get a bit of flirting. You can still tell he's very standoffish. And then there's another bird who then starts chatting to her. So the woman in the couple goes like, do you want to come back to Jacuzzi? So they're like, yeah. So forward, this guy, his partner, and 2 birds go. While they're at Jacuzzi, she starts kissing 2 girls. And he's just in corner at Jacuzzi, sipping his drink, being like... You can tell he's just not interested in being there. And one of the girls says, look, if you want like a proper relationship, I have to move a bit slower. I can't just jump in bed with you. Like, if you want a serious sort of like connection. So she fucks off. The other one that she initially stopped talking to is like, yeah, I'm game. I'll come back. Go back to the hotel. They get in bed. The girls start kissing straight away. And he's just sat there, just being like hook chair in it. No, he's on bed, but he's like just like kneeling next to him while they're like kissing. And then she kind of like incentivizing him, being like, come on, get involved. Mate, so it's almost like he said, he's like, all right, mate, he fucking bangs this bird in front of his partner. Do you know what she does? Starts crying.
It's certain.
She gets upset.
Probably because he fucking...
Mate, and she, not to be crude, mate, she nuts hard as well. Like, she screamed nuts. So he gave her good shit.
That's probably why then.
Yeah. And he clearly must have enjoyed it, because then when they're in bed after she's left, he's like, how do you feel about what's happened? She's like, I don't know how to feel about it. But wake up next morning, they go to talk to the therapist that's there. She bursts out crying and say, yeah, we took it too far.
I feel like a lot of this show, there's definitely one person in the couple that drives it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then that person will end up being the person that's upset the most. Like,
yeah. It's like a weird form of projection, isn't it?
it's like, oh, I think I can do this, or it's going to be great. And then when they get what they thought they were going to get, it's not what they thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, a lot of the time, it just seems to... All they're thinking about is their own incentives. They don't think about, I was just going to ruin their relationship.
Yeah, like a weird form of selfishness. Yeah. And then, if the light finally fucking flicks on and they go, oh, shit.
Yeah, that PNC hits and they're just like, what have I done? Almost.
And he probably, like, gave it a good because he was already, like, didn't want to be there anyway. Finally got convinced. They were like, all right, fucking, you want to, like...
Didn't want to see what I
frustration. Yeah.
Because he will, like, give it that.
Yeah. After there, and they fucking shit Junior.
And then the last couple that I found funny was a guy and a girl. She was very insecure of women being attracted to him and then him falling out of love with her and preferring to be with a bird. But on the intro clip, when he introduces the couple, he basically, they're talking about like why they're there and their sexual proclivities and how they're very open-minded. And then she's like, oh yeah, I've paid him. And this guy goes, it's all he said, he's like, fuck. Yeah. And then he's like, hey, yeah, she paid me and she can fuck. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah. Put it out there.
But anyway, she gets there. She's immediately jealous. Anybody that tries to talk to him, she's not having it. But then again, it's Judah. He starts kissing the bird, and then she's like, "Oh, I smell the sexer." And he's like, "Yeah, sweet, let's go." Blah, 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 blah. And then when it ends up getting to bed, she does everything, and he's just so outside by his being like, "I'm like you." And
It's pretty easy, like simple.
she fucking nuts us over. But they're having their little lesbian session, and he's just sat there. She nuts, bro. It's like all that tension just blah.
Does the room have a cup chair?
Yeah, bro.
100% it does.
There's another couple as well where there's this guy who's very insecure about his body. He thinks like, "Oh, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I don't have more confidence." And his missus is like, she's decent as well. And he's just so self-deprecating about himself, and he hates himself and he's like his own image. And she's like, "No, but I want to have more confidence. Please try and get with someone else." And they actually end up chatting to another couple, or like an attractive couple. Mate, and he's like, "Oh, I have such self-image issues. I struggle to get hard sometimes." So anyway, she's like, "Don't worry, we'll try and warm up to it." Mate, he bangs her so hard in end because he finally works up the confidence to do it. So if Mrs. has just been banged by this other woman's like the thingy couple, the swinger couple, his missus just been absolutely rattled by him. And then when they're like high five and they're like, whoo, they go to the window and listen out the window, and you can hear the husband absolutely smashing this other bird, and they're like, "Hey, he's done it!" And then he's finished, nuts, and then they all meet in corridor, butt naked, high fiving, being like, "Hey, we did it!" Blah blah blah. It's so weird, bro. It's so weird.
Like, just blokes shipping to the knob like I told them, man.
Then they get back in the picture and hug.
I don't know if the areas it angers me. Like, I would not be.
Yeah.
Vibing so
I mean, if that happened and I finally went through with it, and then we both came out of the room opposite doors to each other, and she goes out for an high five, I don't know what I'd do, and I can't say what I'd do because it probably won't happen, but I would not be happy.
I really wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, but you did nut as well. You just found a little girl, I guess.
I have to be high five with it.
You know, if I was when they've been nut on your hand, then you'd be like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah.
you've been doing what?"
Yeah. And then it'd just be a slow motion like a Predator, you know, they fucking go like that, but just fucking jizz flies through the gaps.
And then you realise where you are, what's happening. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, cameras, full.
You go like that. Oops. Oh, just because you're all blind.
Oh, there's a couple who go as well. They try it on with the French lingerie model bird, and they're like, "Oh, we've wanted to do like swinging threesomes, blah, 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 for a while. Oh no, we've wanted to do threesomes for a while, but we've never had confidence to do it." They approach her, they're like, "Yeah, we finally got confidence, let's do it. Would you be interested in queer bird?" No, but I don't really feel the connection." And they both look away, they're like, "What do we do now?" They're just shot. And then they end up like getting together with this couple, like having a link up with this couple at Jacuzzi, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't fucking sign up for this. I'm not okay with him being around you." And he's like sat in pole, and he's like so nervous, he's twitching like. And then the missus from the swingers couple kisses his bird, and then he kisses her, and then they're like, "Oh, look at the guy." And she's like, the woman of the swinger couple's like, "Right, are you ready to like kind of step out your boundaries?" And they both look at each other, and he's like, and then she goes, "No, maybe not." So then they leave. And then he's like, "Yeah, I didn't fucking sign up for this. All right, we came for a threesome with a girl. I didn't sign up for this." And then the missus is like, "I know, but we came to experiment and blah 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 blah." She just wanted to get railed by this muscly guy. And then
Scientists don't do fucking experiments like.
and then the next day they go to this tent where there's like 10 people. It's like 2 guys and 8 birds plus them 2. And they're like, "Yeah, we're just going to do an orgy at 10. And they just dumped it on him while they were there having a meet up. And like, "Yeah, we're just going to...
He goes to get out and they push him back.
And then as they go to stop it, he's like, whoa, time out. Everybody's missing step outside, and she's like, "Why are you not? What's going on?" I thought, and he's like, I thought we were like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, "Look, there's too many fucking people in that tent for me to do anything. I need us to go back in there and tell some of them fuckers to get out."
He's too many. He's way too many.
he's walking straight up to two men. You two. Fuck me.
He does. He walks back in and he's like, look, I'm kind of warming into this sort of thing. I need less people in this room, so we're going to need some people to leave. And the couple was in that jacuzzi with them. First of all, he goes, you, ow. And then like 4 people leave, so it's just one random guy left, him, and like 6 birds. And as the ones I've been asked to leave are walking away, they're like, fucking bastard. We thought we were going to... Anyway, he's like sat watching his missus cop off with 2 birds on bed, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah. And then he's like, oh sweet, I can do it. It's fucking weird to watch, but it is funny. Like you said, it is funny to see the realization of what they've got himself into. Because the idealization of being like, I can just have sex with random people and not have to worry about upsetting my partner. And they're actually all good-looking people in this house. Sweet, sign me up. What's that? My missus has just been banned by a guy with a fucking 9-incher. I just signed up for this. I know your guys aren't into like that sort of TV, but it is just funny to binge.
It'd feel alright if you were on the brink of breaking up with this person.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then you're like, alright, I've got someone to go with me. Well, I don't necessarily like care about it anymore. Anyway, that's really like
even if like
psychopathic.
Even if like, yeah, I think I'm around myself in regards to like if I had a threesome, like we're say for Lauren and we go, I'd be too paranoid that Lauren would be uncomfortable or would be upset by what's happening to enjoy it. I would be too paranoid.
Yeah, I feel like the other person would physically get hurt.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Would physically get hurt. Not necessarily just by that, but like big fucking roughhouse kind of person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I think like
You're too conscious that you're spending too much time on the new.
But do you know like when you play a game with like, so like if it's your nephew or like a little cousin or something, you're like, you alright, you having fun? You'd be like banging into the bed, you'd be like to your missus, you alright, you having fun? Is this okay with you? Come on, Nick.
Yeah. Well, put your hand up. Put your hand up. You're both next to each other like that. Put your hand up. Well,
You give you emotional support.
She's like, yeah, but you have to finish with me. And you're like, okay, deal. 10 minutes on this random bird and the last 10 seconds on your last.
You'd be too cautious that you're spending too much time while you're window tight.
You'd have to have like a timer on your phone and be like every 30 seconds, like switch. Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you mean only 30 seconds? I've only got 30 seconds to play with.
When you go back to the other one, she just gets to like a cleaning stand, have jump for it.
It becomes like an operation.
Yeah.
Like it's like a bar of pleasure. And when you're not doing one, it starts the thing. You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
spinning plates. It's just constantly.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you're like, I'm
Some two girls were enjoying themselves. You're there like, fucking a lot.
I played easy and meat and fuck gear and some flash game, whatever it is.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Anyway, that's that.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, girls.
Most probably died at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, sweet. Alright, thanks for watching anyway.
But that's the end of it.
That's all I've got.
Alright. No one else to say.
No.
That's how we're in.